Greetings and salutations everyone, Crimson Nero here, and welcome back to Let's Play Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. In the last episode, we beat Hero Side Story, and in this episode, we're going to be moving on to the Dark Side Story. It's about to get evil up in here. Mwahaha!
Intruder alert. Security breach at Gate 3. Intruder has been located in the north quadrant and is moving in the direction of the underground base. All units prepare to engage. Emergency battle formations. Standard battle procedures initiated. Locate and stop the intruder from entering the destroyed area. This is not a drill. Repeat, this is not a drill.
Well, that's one way of making an entrance.
Top secret military weapon. Could the military shut down the research because they feared you?
Military research that they feared? Well, this is going to be interesting. Yes, we are playing as Dr. Eggman in Iron Gate, where we need to get to the core of the military base. Let's begin. So gameplay-wise, Eggman, almost said Mega Man. This is not a Mega Man game. No, it is not. I'll get to those games later. Eggman plays exactly like Tails does, meaning that he needs to lock onto enemies, shoot them, and walk around in his mech. Now, it actually makes a lot more sense for Eggman to actually be in a mech because, well, he's not necessarily that physically fit. He's actually more physically fit than we actually would like to believe because that man went to the Olympics multiple times. But whatever. Just gonna lock onto these enemies, try to build up my score a little bit. So all of these different doors that are located throughout Iron Gate need to be destroyed for you to continue on. The way to destroy them is to hit the different lights on the four corners of the door. The left, the top left, the top right, the bottom left, the bottom right. Lock onto those, you can pretty much lock onto all of them at the same time, just like that, and you're good to go. Pretty darn easy. You know, for a maximum security military facility, you're not necessarily doing that good of a job if just one man can come in and just destroy everything with one little robot. Technically, it's not really that little. It's actually just... I mean, it fits a normal-sized person in there, so... Eh. Then again, Eggman is a genius, so... I'm getting ahead of myself. Or I'm getting off track. That's what I meant to say. Maybe it was more locking on. Tight.
Level 5 security door breach. Switch to emergency defense mode. Lock down final security door.
I sped run that. Speed runs for the win. Yeah, I actually got into that door without me having to shoot it down. You gotta love that geometry. Oh man. Radical. Hey look, they actually got smart and actually made doors that can't be destroyed by the normal means. But their downfall is that they made a rocket that shoots right through all of those doors, and they placed it right next to the doors.
Yush!
Not necessarily the smartest of ideas in the design documents, but that's it for Eggman's first stage in Iron Gate, and let's see how we did. A rank! Yes! Man, I'm starting off to a great note. Oh man, that's it. That is awesome. That is fantastic. Ooh, machines. Dark and spooky area. Ominous.
It's a lot smaller than I expected. Enter user data. Enter password. Password is Maria. Maria. Now all I have to do is to place the Chaos Emerald into this console. Are you trying to spoil my plans again? Wait a minute. You're not Sonic. This is impossible.
Well, at least Eggman notices the difference.
Since you were so kind to release me, my master, I will grant you one wish.
Now, what?
Behold the true power I possess.
This is Scorpion Troops Hotshot. Enemy movement has been detected.
And now we have the first boss of the Dark Side story. B-3X Hotshot. It's just like the other fights from Hero Side Story. It is literally the exact same fight. Okay, actually, there's one little difference. There's one difference that we will see in just a short time. Actually, he's doing it right now. So, Hotshot, unlike the, what was it? I don't even remember. Bigfoot, was that it? Was Bigfoot the, was that the one that Sonic defeated? Anyways, unlike Sonic's version of this boss, Shadows actually has a lock-on laser attack. I guess that's kind of why they call it Hotshot, because it's more projectile-based.
Scorpion Troops Hotshot. The enemy is stronger than expected. Request additional support.
Just one more hit, and this should be over. Just gotta wait for this guy to land because he broke all my boxes. Gee, man, thanks. I was kind of, I don't know, I was kind of using them, but whatever. You're gonna be defeated nonetheless. You're just delaying the inevitable. Just pick up these rings, no big deal. Wow, he got a good shot on me, actually. Oh, jeez. I might actually die.
He is too strong.
There we go. And a somersault for the win. Yeah, how do you like them apples?
Destroying that guard robot was spectacular. So, Shadow, you are the military's top secret weapon. But what did you mean when you said you will grant me a wish?
Bring more Chaos Emeralds.
Shadow, wait!
I'll be waiting for you in the central control room on the Space Colony Ark.
Ark.
Space Colony Arc. Oh man. Things are gonna get interesting. But first,
Just let it go. You just don't know when to give up, do you?
What are you talking about? That emerald's mine. You got that?
it's got my name on
This
it.
emerald contains special powers that neutralize the energy of the Chaos Emeralds. That makes it very powerful.
What the?
Look who's calling who at me.
I came here following the signal from the emerald. If I'm not mistaken, this is the Master Emerald, is it not?
Dr. Eggman.
So that's Dr. Eggman.
Well, I guess I can use it for something. I'll just take it with me. Farewell, knucklehead.
Not if I can help it.
What was that all about? And look what you did to my emerald.
I did that to prevent the Master Emerald from being stolen, you idiot. If it's in pieces, I can restore it. And by the way, that's not
Well, at least
your-
now we actually know what Eggman's reasoning for trying to take the Master Emerald is. He was trying to use the Master Emerald to locate all the other 7 Chaos Emeralds. Actually, 6 Chaos Emeralds, because one of them is in his possession right at the moment.
Our work gems are mine to eat.
Yeah, we'll see about that, Batgirl.
I will be updating you guys on exactly where the Dark Side story actually gets all the Chaos Emeralds, because that is actually pretty important to remember in terms of how they get all of them. But yes, our first Rouge stage. Stage 2 is the wait, did I say Dry Lagoon? Maybe? I don't know. Anyways, I like this level. Oh, sweet. That was pretty easy. Let's see, where's the second one? Blue and white V. Now, you can travel between 2 different areas of this level by swimming on that, by getting onto the turtle's back and then pressing B. However, there is actually an underwater cage area in this specific area that you can only access if you grab onto a turtle that is that's swimming around that kind of central hub area on this side of the water. If you swim after it and then press the B button when you're prompted, you will actually grab onto it, hopefully, and if you follow it, and it will drag you over to this kind of hidden area where sometimes you can actually find certain emerald shards, and in later missions, sometimes you can even find a Chow or some of the other emerald shards or whatever, but it's a really hidden area, but that's how you get to it.
How is that? Perfect? Like me?
Man, I am just kicking butt today. Where were all the A ranks in the hero side story? I think I got like 1 or 2 A ranks over there, and now next thing you know, I barely even started the first episode of Dark Side Story, and I already have 2 out of 2 A ranks. What the heck? I mean, I'm not complaining, mind you, but wow! Just wow!
Those idiots will never find my hidden base inside this pyramid. Let's take care of business here first, then get inside.
Alright, Sand Ocean. So, this level can kind of be a little tricky if you merely forget this one simple aspect, or one simple thing, idea, concept even, is that if Eggman falls into the sand, he will instantly lose a life because his Egg Walker is too heavy to jump out of it. Therefore, I'm going to be going through this level kind of carefully, actually, just so I don't lose a life or anything. Because, yeah, losing a life is never fun, and with an audience watching and the possibility of me failing, some people might find it funny to watch failure, but in general, it just kind of irritates people, especially if they know everything about the game, or at least know the game well enough. So, I'm not going to be a perfectionist, though the runs of the past 2 levels might say otherwise. But I'm not trying to be a perfectionist. I'm just trying to go through the game as smoothly as possible. And if I mess up, I mess up. But just remember, when it comes to messing up in Sand Ocean, pretty much the biggest thing that you can mess up on is falling into the sand. If you avoid that, you should be pretty golden. You should be able to get a pretty solid rank without dying so many times. Just watch out where you're going, just jump accordingly to when the platforms are close by you, and judge your jumps precisely, and there you go, no big deal, no problem. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Nah, man, the Golden Beetle always seems to just fade out of existence right when I'm about to hit it. If I haven't mentioned it before, then those golden beetles are just an easy way to get a little bit of extra score. And remember, score is important because that's how you get yourself some A ranks. Have a high score in the level and complete the level with a really good amount of rings, as well as a really fast time. Oh. Wow, that was really close. I thought I was going to get hit there. Alrighty, and moving on. If you're thinking that that Eggman's levels involve a lot of waiting, they do right now. But if you ever come back to these levels when you have pretty much all of your upgrades, or at least the really essential ones, then they go by so much quicker. Also, that right there is a really good way to gain a little bit of time, or at least decrease your time in this level, is to take that speed boost ramp, and then when you land on the one area, just jump immediately, and your momentum will hopefully carry over. Nope, this does not let me do what I wanted to. Speedrunners like to use that trick just to get hit, so that you can get up to the to this platform right here and bypass all the shooting and pillar falling of this area. But here we come up to the end of the stage. Just gonna keep firing in case anyone comes up, and we're good. Let's see how we did. Pretty good, pretty good. C rank.
Wasn't so difficult.
I mean, it's middle of the road, but I honestly thought I was gonna get something a little bit higher, but the score system in this game is just kind of weird sometimes.
With the Chaos Emerald in the Space Colony Ark. I've got to find out just what's going on up there.
We interrupt this broadcast for an important news flash. There has been a break-in at the Federal Reserve Bank today. Mysteriously, the only thing that was stolen was the Chaos Emerald. According to eyewitnesses at the scene, the suspect was identified as the world-renowned hero, Sonic the Hedgehog. The suspect was seen fleeing the scene, destroying the reserve's guard robots in his path. Stay tuned for more details.
Like the work of Shadow.
How pathetic.
Find them before they escape!
Wait, what's going on here? Oh snap.
What?
Man, Shadow, I don't know what you're going through, but you are going through a lot of stuff right now.
I beg of you,
Some
please
repressed
hurry
memories of some kind?
for all the people on that planet. Sayonara, Shadow the Hedgehog.
I still remember what I promised you. For the people of this planet, I promise you. Revenge!
Oh man. So yeah, now we know some of Shadow's motivation, and pretty interesting stuff actually. But here we go with Shadow's first level, Radical Highway. a fan favorite as well as a personal favorite. I really like this stage. I guess that's kind of why they decided to bring it over as for the 3DS version of Sonic Generations. Oop. So, when we were playing through Mission Street as Tails over on the Hero Side story, there was a specific enemy that I shot down. I didn't make any mention of it, but it was there nonetheless, and I did make a mental note of it. It's a certain type of fighter jet. It's black and literally just shoots so many bullets at you. Not like Toho style or anything, but just so much bullet fire, and it's kind of annoying. And there is a slight possibility that they show up in this level as well. I really hope that I don't run into one of them today, because those things are really annoying, and I just don't like them. I really just don't like them because I hear the sound of them just kind of in the area, and then I start to freak out, and I'm thinking, oh man, they're back again. But hopefully, really hopefully, they do not show up, and I can just go through this stage, no big deal. Just do some fancy tricks, get to higher places, and just get through the stage as easily as possible. Let's try that again. This time with success. But this guy just wants to be a jerk and put up his electric shield right before I start to homing attack him. Yeah. Alright, just gonna get over here and grind this rail over. Yeah, the black jet that I talked about would appear in that little area where I did that that little flip that ranked out as being awesome. Yeah, they didn't show up this time around, and I am happy. Should be one. There it is. So if you look to the right there at that moment, there was a building that had knights on it. And for those who don't remember from the Sonic Adventure 1 Let's Play, there was another knights cameo in Casinopolis. And yeah, Knights. Knights is another Sega franchise that I feel needs a little bit more love, because it's gotten a few games, the most recent one being on the Wii, so it's seen some love in recent years. And has also seen some DLC in some Sonic games.
Victory.
Wow, another A rank. That's awesome. Anyways, back to Knights. So, yeah, I feel like Knights just needs a little bit more love and is just really darn awesome. So, yeah, check it out if you haven't. It's really fun. Anyways, so yeah, another A rank. 3 out of 4. That's pretty darn awesome. I'm feeling the power.
I'll start with this. A jewel containing the ultimate power.
That's the Chaos Emerald!
And now we see where the stories meet up.
Now I know what's going on. The military has mistaken me for the likes of you. So, where do you think you're going with that emerald? Say something, you fake hedgehog!
Chaos control!
Well, with all this going on, I think we're going to end it off right here, and we'll do some more stages and more cutscenes and learn more about the story and Shadow and Rouge, our new characters, in the next episode of Let's Play Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. I'm Crimson Nero. Thank you very much for watching this episode, and until next time, everyone, fare thee well.